We've been gone for a little bit. Now we're back. We got Bill Burr, cancel culture, and woke people. I guess this is 2023.
Yeah.
So my voice is feeling kind of hoarse. You have to excuse me. I'm going to give Bree the mic. We might fight back and forth. Excuses, we're using a new application. It doesn't allow us to use our mixer in it. So this is what we got until we figure it out, until we find some genius that knows how to wire this in a way that it allows to work. Apple products could be, fickle like that.
Yep.
All right. That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Try to get the likes up, get it in the algorithm. We'll do it again. Just missed you. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. But we got to get to it. No excuses. All right, let's go. I'll hold it right here. There we go.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to take your dick out at work when you're at home. You know? Some people still manage to do it. They're ordering some call, no pants on. All of a sudden standing up, their junk right in the screen. Still figured out a way to get fired. It was unreal. It's kind of good, though, that, those creeps got to take a break, because I felt like cancel culture, they were kind of running out of people to cancel, As much as they wanted to make it seem, there really was a finite amount of people that took their dick out at work. Despite the stats, right? Every 1.6 seconds, somebody takes their dick out and shakes it in a woman's face in a cubicle. You're like, oh.
Yo.
I've worked in a cubicle kind of thing, and I have not ever dealt with that.
Hey, if they say it on TikTok, it must be true.
Oh my gosh.
The stats, right? Every 1.6 seconds, somebody takes their dick out and shakes it in a woman's face in a cubicle. You're like, huh? Every 1.6 seconds? I must not have been paying attention. Every 3.2 seconds, some man jizzes on a bird and rubs it in a woman's face. Holy shit! I didn't know that happened, right? Yeah, so fortunately, they rounded up all of these fucking animals and they got rid of them, right? But it kind of became like this cottage industry, and it was a way to kind of get rid of some men that maybe were in your way, It's like anything. It always the initial thing, you agree with it, and then it kind of gets out of control. So, I don't know. They kind of ran out of people, and there was this kind of hilarious moment, like last year, where they started to try and cancel, dead people. Remember that? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, John Wayne was trending.
Yeah.
Like, what, they got some found footage? You got a new movie coming out that maybe they shelved? And all of a sudden, it was all these stupid-ass woke white people, right? Oh, my God, did you see what John Wayne said in Playboy in 1971?
Hold on. Let me ask a question. Is it really from that? Because I hear him say this a lot. Woke white people that cancel people. I've never really went on TikTok. I've never did the whole woke thing and people canceling. I mean, I do see people complaining. I think all people do. But is this just is he exaggerating, or is this something that's a real thing? I'm trying to find that out. Put it in the comments. Is he exaggerating? Is he exacerbating the situation, or is he actually being truthful? I would like to know. This is my curiosity, because I've never delved into this part of, but I heard him say it a lot.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
Woke white people, right? Oh my God, did you see what John Wayne said in Playboy in 1971? This is a bunch of fucking white people, all up in arms, about a dead white guy. I can no longer tolerate this. I can no longer tolerate dead for 45 years, John Wayne, saying things in a magazine that doesn't exist anymore. I am here for black people. It's fucking idiots. What kind of a fucking idiot white person refers to themselves as woke? If you actually were socially conscious, you'd realize that white people stole that word from black people. Once again, doing the Elvis thing, right? But you know what? I blame black people for that. One of them fucked up. They were at a party, there was white people there, and they let it slip out. Stay woke, however the fuck you say it, and some white person heard it like, who is that? Oh my God. Stay woke? I want to say that. I gotta say that around my white friends so they know that I'm down. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking say that. Fucking woke.
No.
I'm fucking woke. I'm a woke signaler. I fucking had it. I've had it. I support black people in my white apartment on Twitter. That's what I do. I'm fucking here for you. Every white person likes to lie to themselves that they were alive, 150 years ago, that they would have been working on the Underground Railroad, trying to help slaves escape, right? I would have been one of the good white people. I would have taken time out of my day, risked my life. And the reality is you'd be doing back then exactly what you're doing today. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Maybe a little hashtag, Black Lives Matter. Oh my God, my heart breaks on my L-shaped couch. My favorite thing about the Black Lives Matter marches was the store windows that would have the plywood over the windows, and then it would say Black Lives Matter on top of the plywood. I just love the duality of that message, It's like, Black Lives Matter, we're all the same, we're all one. Don't burn down my store, you fucking animals. Everybody is welcome in this store. Anyone can come in, one at a time. Follow him. It's just a safe space for everyone. Yeah. John Wayne was born in 1907. That's what the fuck he's gonna sound like. Then you got all these douchebags going like, that's not an excuse. It's like, yes it is. It absolutely is. You are of your time. Look at these young kids. Remember that for like a year and a half? They'd take a water bottle, they're all standing around, and one kid would flip it, and if it landed upright, they'd lose. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yo, how many of you guys seen that? He ain't lying. You are of your time. I used to see people do that all the time with the flipping.
My kids. Every single one of my kids.
How many of your kids do that? Dun, dun, dun. How many of you guys caught your kids doing that same exact trend or doing any of the trends?
I would do it with them because they would want me to, be with them. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, we are of our time. Like, I think we'd be the same way. I basically, on his face, he's actually being totally truthful right now. He's right on point. He's right on the money.
Some dorks. We do look like some dorks.
We do look like some dorks. I ain't gonna lie.
Remember that for like a year and a half? They'd take a water bottle, they're all standing around, and one kid would flip it, and if it landed upright, they'd lose. Oh! 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 Oh shit! They just lose their fucking minds. Oh! I didn't understand it, but I'm born in 1968, so I'm just like, all right, well, no one tried to slap it out of the way, You do it enough times, it's gonna fucking land upright. What is happening here, right? I didn't want to ruin their good time, They were excited, they're gonna get on their scooters and ride off. Like a little posse or some shit. I'm like, all right, you can do that. Yeah. So that was like a thing for like half a second.
Yeah.
Favorite James Bond of all time. Yeah, and he was getting a proper send-off for about 8 minutes on Twitter, and then the first hairy-legged white chick shows up, right?
I remember that.
She's just got to be like, really? Are we really going to celebrate this man who advocated the hitting of women? It's like, first of all, he didn't advocate hitting women, okay? He just said, every once in a while, you give him a little slap.
Remember that?
Yeah, give him a little back of the hand. You remind them who's making the box office. You reset their hard drive. That's all he said, okay? Yes, it's a crazy statement in 2021. 1976, it's not good, but it's not crazy. Right? And he's born in 1930.
It kind of was.
You got to put the shit in historical perspective.
Yeah.
You ever watch? I love old movies. You ever watch movies from the 30s, 40s, and 50s? Yeah. Anytime a woman even has heightened emotion, there's some guy like, get a hold of yourself, see? Yeah, go make me a pie. Put it on the window. windowsill. Right?
How many of you guys seen The Honeymooners? The perfect example of that. I Love Lucy, The Honeymooners. The Honeymooners were the best. Ralph, oh, yo, they were the best, man. How many of you guys like The Honeymooners? That was a perfect example. That was my mother. She would wheeze laughing in her chair. I would know she was watching The Honeymooners because she would just be wheezing. She had asthma too, and her face would be red. I'm over there like, ma, patting her in the back. I'm like, yo, I'm literally ready to like start pumping on her chest because that's how funny she found it. You are with your time. My mother loved it. You know what The Honeymooners are?
Yeah, my nana used to watch that.
Oh my God, that is the perfect example of what he's speaking about right now. He always wanted to.
A woman even has heightened emotion. There's some guy like, get a hold of yourself, see? Yeah, go make me a pie. Put it on the windowsill. Right? That's what he grew up watching. I grew up in the 70s. I thought being a truck driver was a cool thing. You know, you had a monkey for a friend. You're going around, chicks showing their titties. I thought that was the world. I had no idea. That's what I was watching. My thing is okay, so if you're going to cancel all of these fucking dead guys, and you're going to shit all over them after they're dead and they can't defend themselves, why are you only going after men? You know, what about all the horrible women in history? You can't just go after the men. That would be sexist. And this is what they don't want. You know? I mean, what about Coco Chanel? Great example. Coco Chanel, widely considered a feminist icon. She started her own purse factory, right? The 19-teens or 20s, whatever the hell she did. I can't imagine the sexism that she had to deal with, you know? Mm-hmm. An amazing accomplishment. Hats off to her, right? However, she was also a Nazi sympathizer. Yeah, that's like half her fucking Wikipedia page. Just sitting there, waiting for someone to read it.
Wow.
Right out in the open, nothing.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I never knew that. How many did you guys know? I mean, Coco Chanel don't even sound like it would be a Nazi person. Sounds like it would be, Coco.
Yeah.
Coco sound like it would be Aunt Chanel. It honestly sounds like it would be like, somebody black or Latino or something like that, no?
Yeah.
Coco Chanel. Hey, what do I know? I don't what are they, handbags?
Yeah, it's the one with the C's, ain't it? Or
I don't know. I don't know much about that because I ain't got that type of money. Anyways, what do you guys think? And what was your childhood coming up? What was like the great thing of your childhood? Were you outside? Were you in playing video games? What was it?
yeah, I did it all. But no, I actually have. It's funny that he mentioned a truck driver and monkey because my dad's dad, when they were kids, my dad's dad was a trucker, and he literally came home with a monkey because it was on the side of the road in a box. He literally came home with it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was over the road too. Like so.
I'm a trucker. And the only thing I found was I had a flat tire that was in the back, man. That's all I had. That's all. Yeah, I ain't never found nothing cool like that. Or a deer still stuck to my headlights, man. I had to peel one off.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've ever found. I've never found an actual monkey.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that red button.